They came prepared, dressed in tactical gear, armed with long guns. That from the police chief in San Bernardino, California. We are awaiting any moment a news conference there from local officials. We'll take you there as soon as it begins. Up to 3 men, witnesses said they wore masks, bursting into a social service center shortly after 11 a.m. local time, where county employees were holding a holiday lunch. At least 14 dead, at least 14 wounded. And the suspects are still on the loose at this hour. Law enforcement actively hunting for these killers. The motive? Authorities say they don't know. Is it terrorism? The FBI says we can't say that yet. The police chief says it's definitely at least domestic terrorism. What we do know, this was an organized attack. And the police chief also said they came as if they were on a mission. Chief Correspondent Jonathan Hunt is on the scene in San Bernardino. Jonathan, we're awaiting that news conference just over your shoulder.
Yeah, Bret, we are some 4 hours into this incident unfolding right now, and the bold truth is this: at least 3 shooters went into that inland regional center, killed at least 14, injured at least 14 more, and then disappeared into thin air. If the San Bernardino Police Department and other law enforcement agencies are telling us all they know, then they simply don't know very much, and most importantly of all, they don't know where these shooters are. There are reports that they fled the scene in what is being termed by police a dark SUV. Did that go north on the 15 freeway towards Las Vegas? Did it go east on the 10 freeway towards Phoenix? Have they made use of the nearby Ontario airport? All the answers to those questions are that the police at this stage do not seem to have any idea. As for the motive here, this was an inland regional center that was used to help people with educational and developmental disabilities, but there was a separate conference room in Building 3 of that campus. That conference room, we are told, was rented out today to an outside group that may have been staging a holiday party for county personnel. What department of the county were those personnel from? Again, we are not clear. There have been reports they were from the health department, but county personnel could cover anything, obviously, from law enforcement to health to social services, pretty much anything. So we know very little at this stage, except that there has been carnage here in San Bernardino. As I say, at least 14 killed, at least 14 injured. They are, for the majority, at 2 nearby medical centers, Arrowhead Medical Center and Loma Linda. There has been a heavy police presence at Loma Linda in particular, but that may be to do simply with interviewing some of those survivors. We have also seen from our location right here, Bret, 4 to 5 school buses loaded with people who came from in or around the regional center where the shooting took place. They have been taken, as we understand it, to a nearby church. They are being interviewed as witnesses by law enforcement there. We know from some of those who have spoken publicly that they say there were at least 3 shooters. They were all dressed in black. They were wearing masks. Beyond that, we have no more description of them, and as I have said, we have no idea of the motive at this point, Bret.
Jonathan Hunt there on the scene.